This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Good morning sa ating mga kamars mula Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. So, good morning sa mga nakatutok, sa ating mga kamars na nakatutok mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes. Ngayong umaga ay wala muna tayong entertainment ngayong umaga. Iwas-iwas muna tayo dyan. Dahil meron tayong malalang pag-uusapan, meron tayong malalang balitaktakan at chikahan dito sa Mars. Meron tayong mga malalang na mga guests. Merong senador, teacher at kung ano-ano pa. So, kung matatandaan po ninyo nakaraan, ay atin pong napag-usapan ang patungkol sa curriculum design dito sa Mars. So ngayong umaga ay ating pag-uusapan ang patungkol sa the legal basis of the Philippine educational system. So, sabay-sabay po natin i-welcome ang ating pong mga special guest. So, welcome po dito sa Mars! So good morning again mga kamars. Ang ating pong unang bisita ay walang iba kundi ang ating pong pinakamamahal na senador. Ang ating pong pinakamamahal na si Sir Albert John Hugo. So ayan, Mr. Albert John Hugo, welcome po dito sa Mars.
Magandang araw Kuya Mars. So maraming salamat sa pag-invite niyo sa akin dito sa inyong talk show ngayon. At naway marami tayong mapag-usapan ngayon. Salamat!
So, ang susunod po nating bisita, ang ating pambigati na bisita ay walang iba, kundi ang isa po sa mga magulang ng ating pong estudyante sa ating pong paaralan. Siya po ay walang iba kundi si Mrs. Jennifer Macola. So, ayan, Mrs. Jennifer, welcome po dito sa Mars.
Hi Kuya Mars, good morning. Thank you for inviting me as one of your guests this morning. Malaki po ang karangalan para sa akin na maging isang guest ngayong umaga sa Kuya Mars Talk Show. And good morning din po sa lahat ng mga viewers ng Kuya Mars Talk Show. Manatili pa yung nakatutok dahil marami po kayong matututunan patungkol sa the legal basis of Philippine education. Thank you!
So next, ang atin pong learner sa umagang ito, atin pong naimbitahan ang atin pong bigati na estudyante, walang iba po kundi si Miss Judian Gasita. So Miss Judian Gasita, welcome po dito sa Mars.
Good morning, Kuya Mars! And to our viewers, hello! By the way, Kuya Mars, thank you for inviting me as one of your guests this morning. It's my pleasure to introduce myself. I'm Julian Gasita, studying at Pawan National High School, Puyu, Palawan.
Next, hindi naman papahuli ang ating susunod na bisita. Napakabigating bisita naman. So, sabay-sabay po nating i-welcome si Ma'am Cynthia Gacasa, ang UST College of Education Dean. So, yan, Ma'am Cynthia Gacasa, welcome po dito sa Mars.
Good morning everyone! I am glad to see you here in Mars Talk Show. So, Kuya Mars, thank you so much for inviting me as your guest today. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Dr. Cynthia Gacasa from UST. I am currently UST College of Education Dean.
Last but not the least, sabay-sabay po nating i-welcome ang ating pong pinakahuling bisita sa umagang ito. Walang iba kundi si Ma'am Jason Grande na nagmula sa BIR. Siya po ay isang commissioner ng BIR. So Ma'am Jason Grande, welcome po dito sa Mars.
Good morning, Kuya Mars. Good morning to our listeners today. Thank you for inviting us. By the way, I'm Jason Grande, BIR Commissioner.
Kung mapapansin po ninyo, meron po tayong iba't ibang mga bisita sa umagang ito dahil nga po, nais po nating malaman ang opinion at kung ano po ang masasabi ng ating pong iba't ibang sektor patungkol po dito sa legal basis ng ating pong edukasyon dito sa Pilipinas. So, this morning, atin na pong simula ng ating pong usapin patungkol sa the legal basis of the Philippine educational system. So, once again, welcome po dito sa Mars, sa ating pong mga bisita. Welcome, welcome po. So yan, welcome again mga kamars. So simulan na po natin ang ating mga tanungan at ating pong balitaktakan sa umagang ito. So first question is para po sa ating minamahal na senador na si Mr. Albert Chan Hugo. So Mr. Albert Chan Hugo or Senador Hugo, ito po ang ating katanungan sa umagang ito. So Senador, what do you think is the essence of or what is the connection of having free public education and scholarship programs to the goal of the state of establishing a relevant education?
So, thank you for the wonderful question. So, the free public education in the scholarship program was created because of our constitution. Because the state or the Philippines was mandated to create a educational system that will help or meet the needs of our people. So, yan po. So, sa free public school po, starting 1988, secondary or tatawag ating high school ay no longer collecting tuition fee. Well, sa scholarship program naman, the state or the government will provide the financial assistance to the student even they are enrolled sa private school. So, ayan po.
So ayan, thank you Sir Albert John Hugo sa inyong pong napakagandang sagot at napaka-informative na sagot. So next question po ay para sa ating pong BIR Commissioner. So Ma'am Jason Grande, ito po ang inyong katanungan. So how does tax exemption of educational institution helps teacher, parents, and students?
Yes, gamers! Tax exemption is very helpful, most especially to our parents, teachers, students, like to lessen their expense, no? Then, like for example, the parents who lots of kids who attending in the class, it is most helpful instead to pay the tax. It is useful for in other school materials or school activities, no? Then it is helpful then sa like the educational institution. Yun lang po, thank you.
So thank you ma'am. Thank you Ma'am Jason Grande sa inyong pong napakagandang kasagutan. So ang ating pong susunod na tanong ay para po kay Ma'am Cynthia Gacasa, ang ating pong UST College of Education Dean. So Ma'am Cynthia, ito pong inyong katanungan. So under Batas Pambansa Bilang 232, can you give us some rights of children and parents?
Thank you so much, Kuya Mars, for your question. So, under Chapter 2, Section 8 of Batas Pambansa Bilang 232, the rights of the parents is to send their children in school and of course their obligations. So, in Chapter 9, the rights of the students is to have and to receive the competence of education and also the quality of education. And the right to free expression of opinion and the right to free from involuntary contributions and the right to school guidance and counseling for the decision making in terms of field work and fitted to their potentials.
So thank you Ma'am Cynthia Gacasa for that very well answer. Up next, ang ating final interview kay Judy Ann Gasita, kay Mrs. Jennifer Macola at ang ating pong pangalawang tanong sa ating pong pinakamamahal na senador na si Mr. Albert John Hugo. Magbabalik ang Dito sa Mars. Ang kabataan, ang pag-asa ng bayan. Paaralan, pangalawang tahanan upang matuto ang sinuman. Ngunit, hindi natin maikakailang, dito rin nagsisimula ang problemang sisira sa kabataan.
Hoy, Bakikang, kawawa ka naman, wala kang kaibigan. Ang dugyot nito sa'yo.
Ang bubo-bubo mo naman, Bakikang.
Are you all my personal friends?
Sila ang pag-asa ng bayan. Nararapat nating linangin at tubugin sila. Karapatan ng magulang at pamayanan na ibigay ang kanilang pangangailangan. Ang bullying ay mariing tinututulan ng Department of Education. Ito'y nagiging dahilan ng depresyon at mas malalapay kamatayan. Ang paalalang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Department of Education at ng Dito sa Mars.
Alam mo, malungkot ako kanina kasi akala ko di na makakapag-aral si Bunso. Pero ngayon, masaya na. Salamat sa Palaway Express, pera padala. Ang bilis!
Alam mo ba, inukot ka kanina. Akala ko di na ako makapag-probakasyon eh. Pero yun, saya-saya ko. Thank you Palawan Shop Express Pera Padala.
Problema niyo ba ang pagpapaaral kay Bunso? Paano ang inyong outing? Amos tara sa Palaway Express Pera Padala. Mabilis, mura, walang kuskus balungos. Amos tara sa Palaway Express Pera Padala. So ayan, welcome back dito po sa ating Mars Talk Show. Ako pa rin nakasama si Kuya Mars. So, this morning, atin na pong ipagpapatuloy ang ating pong mga chikahan at balitaktakan patungkol sa the legal basis of the Philippine educational system. So, ang atin pong susunod na katanungan ay para po sa ating nag-iisang estudyante dito po sa Mars Talk Show, si Judy Ann Gasita. So, Judy Ann Gasita, ito po ang inyong katanungan, ano? So, under Batas Pambansa bilang 232, what are the responsibilities and duties of the student?
Thank you for that question, Kuya Mars. Under Batas Pambansa bilang 232, duties and responsibilities of students shall exert their utmost to develop their potentialities for service. Uphold the academic integrity of the school, endeavor to achieve academic excellence. The students shall promote and maintain the peace and tranquility of the school by observing rules of discipline and by exerting efforts to attain harmonious relationship with fellow students, teacher, and the other school personnel. Thank you!
So ayan, thank you Judy Ann Gasita for that very well answer. So next question po ay para po sa ating nag-iisang magulang dito po sa ating Mars Talk Show. Si Mrs. Jennifer Macola. So ito po ang inyong katanungan, Mrs. Jennifer Macola. So, can you give us some duties and responsibilities of parents and teachers under Batas Pambansa bilang 232?
Thank you, Kuya Mars, for that wonderful question. And the duties and responsibilities of parents and teachers are for parents. The parents shall be obliged to enable their children to obtain elementary and secondary higher education. The parents shall also cooperate with the school in the implementation of school program. They also help carry out educational objectives in accordance with national goals. For teachers, they are in charge their responsibilities in accordance with the philosophy, goals, and objectives of the school. And they are also responsible in maintaining, sustaining their professional growth and maintain professionalism at all times. And we also be accountable for the efficient and effective attainment of learning objectives in pursuance of national development goals. Thank you, Kuya Mars.
So ayan, thank you Mrs. Jennifer Macola sa inyo po nga napakagandang sagot. Ito, last question. Napakagandang tanong ito, mga kaibigan, mga ka-Mars. So para sa ating nag-iisang senador dito po sa ating Mars Talk Show, ito po ang inyong katanungan, Senador Albert Chan Hugo. So bilang senador, what do you think the state will do to maintain the quality of education here in the Philippines?
Well, Kuya Mars, for me lang naman, the most important thing to do ng government natin or the state natin is to help the teacher. So, for me, it's all start to the teacher kasi alam naman natin mga estudyante kahit mahirap ang sitwasyon, they trying hard naman to go to school, to study, and kaya nga may tatawag tayo mga working student. Dahil kahit mahirap, they will do their best to go to the school. So, ang the quality ng education natin, for me, kailangan talaga mag-start sa teacher. So, the government should provide needs for the teacher, the financial, so the equipment, other things na kailangan ng mga teacher to provide a very quality education. So, yun, for me,
So maraming salamat, Senador Albert Chan Hugo, sa inyo pong napakagandang sagot. So,
Kamars, may nag-tweet!
So ayan, dako po tayo ngayon sa atin pong social media platforms. Sa atin pong Twitter, sabi po ng ating isang ka-Mars, what is the differences between private and public school? So the question will be answered by Ma'am Cynthia Gacasa.
Thank you so much, Kuya Mars, for your question. So, under Section 4, Article 15, all public schools are under the state control through Department of Education, Control, and State, while the private school is in Section 4, is limited supervision and not controlled by the states.
So once again, maraming salamat sa ating mga bisita sa umagang ito, sa inyo pong time, sa inyo pong binigay na panahon dito po sa ating programang dito sa Mars. Maraming salamat sa lahat po ng mga nakatutok sa ating programa mula Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Sana po ay marami po kayong natutunan patungkol po sa the legal basis of education dito po sa ating bansa. So once again, ingat po tayo sa darating na Pasko at kung maaari po iwasan po natin ang mga gatherings para po iwas sa COVID-19. So ako po ang inyong kamar, si Kuya Marvin Flores Macola. Ingat-ingat po tayo at maraming salamat! Bye-bye!